Welcome to November's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. I was going to save this till December, but, well, work schedule change, so Gardner Ten Pins, Gardner, Massachusetts. So, yeah, we're going to be throwing the big balls at the big fat pins and seeing how bad I really suck at this version of bowling. So with that being said, let's go and take a look at the highs and lows as of now. In the land of the candle pins, high single 148 done at Putnam Street Lanes, Fitchburg. When Masons was a thing, the low of 44 happened. Land of the Ducks, 147, a point lower. Collins Bolodrome, Bill Ricca. The 58. Pin cam was in the way in the very short approaches at North Chelmsford Lanes. Once that was moved, everything went just fine. And then, Tenpin. 169, not a point higher, done here. And 26, real score, done at Waymasset, trying to do the Jason Belmonte, and it did not work. And that is the high and low score sets as of now. Keep in mind, this place plays music. Outside of that one very unlikely time when it was busy and the music was really low, we were able to keep the volume on. Doubt it. So let's go in. I heard they kind of did some renovations. Let's see what they did. We are on lane 23, one away from the edge, and yes, new video walls, yay, and an LED strip that goes across all the lanes showing you the number and the name of the place. Anyway, we got a 12-pound bowling ball. That's the lightest that'll fit my fat fingers and thumb. And that is what we are going to be using. And now it's time for those famous words you've been waiting for. It's now time to watch me suck at regular bowling.
Get one from bowling.
Of course, due to the place playing loud music, most of the audio will be muted except for the pinfall. There goes the first ball. It's off to the right, and we get 5. For those of you who like the pin setters, here's the AMF sweeping away the one piece of deadwood and resetting the pins to an extent, and there you go.
Ball 2.
Also, because the video wall is showing sports, most of the time you'll be seeing the pin cam and 2 full, and we get 9. For those of you who like the pin setters, here's an unobstructed view of the AMF setting a fresh set of 10, and there you go.
Frame 2, ball 1.
So far, weak start. Anyway, here comes the ball. There she goes. It's looking somewhat good. It was a hair thin 6.
Ball 2.
This is a gettable spare. Let's see if it happens. There goes the ball. Looking pretty good, and we get the spare. So far, the score's halfway decent. We got a 9 in 1, and then a spare in 2. So far, we've got 19 with El Stinko the bonus ball.
Frame 3, ball 1, El Stinko.
What will the bonus be? Let's find out. Anyway, there she goes. Looking pretty good. It was a hair thin. Pin dancing around, not knocking down another pin. It's an 8.
Ball 2.
About a quarter of the lane will get a spare. 50% something. There goes the ball, and that's the other 50%. 8.
Frame 4, ball 1.
That last frame was a bit rough, especially the second ball. There goes that one. It's looking pretty good, and that's much better. Again, not too bad, considering. Got an 8 in 3, which happens to be the fill for the spare in 2. And then we got a strike in 4. So far, we got a 45 with 2 El Stinko the bonus balls to come.
Frame 5, ball 1, 2 El Stinkos.
What will they add up to? Hopefully something big. There goes the first ball. It's a hair right, and so far a 7.
El Stinko 2.
A Brooklyn hit on the head pin should clear it. There goes the ball, lobbed it, and we get 9.
Frame 6, ball 1.
So far, I'm slightly above my average, which isn't all that impressive. And gutter balls like that is pretty much the reason why.
Ball 2.
Perhaps we can get a spare, or as we candle pinners call it, the Emily. There she goes, and almost. That's a 9. Those are the 2 weakest frames so far. A pair of 9s. The 9 and 5 making the fill in 4. Still a decent 72 in my books.
Frame 7, ball 1.
Are things starting to fall apart, or was it a rough patch? There goes the ball, a little bit of a lob, and it was a hair thin 7.
Ball 2.
Relatively easy triangle to get. 60% will get us something. There goes the ball, and we get everything.
Frame 8, ball 1, El Stinko.
What will this bonus be? Let's find out. There's the windup. There's the pitch. It's off to the right. Got a little lucky there. 7.
Ball 2.
This is a slightly tougher one to pick up, but at least 50% of the lane will get something. There goes the ball, and all but the 5 pin. Those 2 frames were halfway decent. We got a spare in 7, then a 9 in 8. First ball knocking down the 7, which was pretty lucky how that happened. We're at 98.
Frame 9, ball 1.
So now the question is, how high into the hundreds are we going to go? There's the pitch. It's off to the left, and ouch. 4.
Ball 2.
Got the left side taken care of. Now it's time to take care of the right. There goes the ball. Looking pretty good. And we took care of the right.
Last frame, ball 1, El Stinko.
What will the bonus be this time around? Let's find out. There's the pitch. It's a hair to the right. And it's a 6 fill.
Ball 2.
The left rail to take care of, or as we candle pinners call it, the 4 horsemen, left side. There goes the ball. It's too far to the right, and the 4 horsemen remain. Things were kinda Mets there. We got the spare in 9, but unfortunately, the rail in frame 10 became the 4 horsemen. Being the 6 fill for frame 9 is all we got in 10. However, for my skill, a 120 is pretty good. Granted, I know that in the average ability of a casual league bowler, yeah, I generally suck at this game. That will wrap up week 1 of 5 for the month of November 2022's edition of Watch Me Suck at Bowling. From Gardner Ten Pins in Gardner, Massachusetts, this is George F551 saying hope you enjoyed and have a good one.